Hi Varsha, welcome to the session. So
Yeah.
for the very first time we are connecting, so may I know about you, your introduction, where are you from, what is your qualification, what do you do, everything about you.
Yeah. Okay. So, as you know, my name is Varsha, and I hail from snowy and scenic beauty of Himachal. And currently, I am living with my family in sunny Punjab. And being a language enthusiastic, I have started my YouTube channel. And yeah, if I talk about my qualification, so I have completed my master in computer, and I am mother of two kids. Yeah, that's all about me.
That's good, that's good. So how long have you been YouTuber?
Yeah, recently I have started my channel in month of April this
That's
year.
good. What is your educational qualification?
I have completed my master in computer.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, Varsha, tell me, what do you do in your spare time?
Yeah, nowadays my spare time is like me time after going to school my kids. So I'm creating videos and I am obviously reading books and improving myself as well. So yeah, that's
That's
all about my
so how
free
did you
time.
start learning? Like who motivated you to learn this language?
There was an incident. I can say that incident because in 2021, I have joined a life coaching master course, and at that time, I was unable to speak one sentence. And then I have decided, and there was all the women were speaking in English, and so I thought that okay, I should speak in English or I should start learning, and then I have started my journey, and within 6 months I got my first job, online job, at home, and that was a wow moment for me. And yeah, but after doing this job around 8 to 10 months, I have resigned from my job, and last 1.5 years I was not doing practice properly. And this year it's going good that I am practicing, and I'm teaching as well for small kids. So yeah, it's great.
That's good. Okay, so which type of difficulties did you face while learning English?
Yeah, there were
When you
so
were beginner.
many challenges. You are asking about my challenges, right?
Language. Yeah.
While I was learning, I can say that the biggest challenge was that trainer was not aware that what is my need. That was the biggest challenge. The trainers, they are good in English, and they think that okay, everyone is okay in English, and the level. So whenever the beginners level, so we should think about themselves that how we can teach them, and the techniques and tricks and techniques should be clear, and like these types of stuff it should be there. And at my time there, that was not like that. So I have learned so many things. Now I'm doing like, or I can say that I am teaching the
Okay.
students like this. Okay, if they are from Hindi medium, so what are the challenges and how can I overcome their challenges? Yeah.
Okay. So who helped you to overcome from these type of challenges?
Sorry, your voice is
Who
breaking sometimes.
who who helped you to overcome from these type of challenges?
You, no one. I can say
You yourself?
no one. Like, yeah, this is my zeal that I was into this language, and zeal was there that I want to learn this language. And the thing is that I have learned grammar, and the main challenge is that whenever we have learned language by ourselves, so we didn't know at that time the pronunciation and the voice modulation, and there are so many challenges.
So many things.
So
Yes,
that
yes.
was the, yeah. So now after that, I was now there are so many platforms that okay, people are teaching us how to pronounce this word and the exact things. So that was the thing I have learned by myself. No, I'm not blaming my trainers as well. Definitely, they
Who
have
helped you?
helped me a lot.
Okay,
Yeah, but I
okay.
have learned
Like,
after teaching them, after leaving them or
yeah, yeah.
teaching them.
Sometimes, sometimes teachers don't know that what we need sometimes, what we want to improve,
Yeah,
what is my problem, what I want to improve in myself. So this is very necessary to make them understand that this is my problem. I want to get rid from it. And if you have anyone then who can guide you, who can teach you, who can provide you everything at what time you need, then you can improve easily in a very good way. But if you don't have anyone, nobody is guiding you, nobody is providing you anything, then you have to do on your own. Then it's very difficult to learn something quickly. So we need to take time, too much time. And so I did in my past. There was no one who can guide me, who can teach me in a proper way.
whenever I was learning or I was taking session, and I was a counselor as well. I was doing job as well, and my teacher or my mentor, she always tells me that okay, like call. I was speaking like okay, whenever you will free, so call to me. So ma'am always she was telling me that there is not call to. You can't use call
Oh,
to. So that was my speaking part that I was accustomed. I can say that I was accustomed to speak like this, call to. And now after ma'am, okay, छोड़ यार नहीं होगा तो ऐसे ही बोलेगी. So whenever she told me like this, and now I'm speaking well. I know that there is no use of to with call. So and another day, whenever you are speaking about college, in college, and when you are speaking about campus, on campus, so these are the things we don't know how to use. And English is not a rocket science that we can't speak, but the method is important. Whenever we are learning grammar in our initial stage, so we are just
yes.
tangle ourselves in grammar, so we are not able to speak. And this is not only for us, this is for all the beginners who are thinking about learning English.
Okay, so when you were beginner at that time, did you think like grammar is important, or what do you think about it? Is grammar important or not for beginners?
Yeah, when I have started my learning journey, so I knew the grammar. I have learned grammar by myself, but I was not able to speak one sentence. The thing is that whenever you are thinking about learning English, so you should start at least small sentences. Nowadays, what is here, like structures are here. You can start with structures like, okay, I must say like this, I have to say, to be very honest, and then you can start with Hindi sentences. Okay, because beginner, they will not speak
Proper
fluently or
English.
continuously. So yeah, so they can start like this. So whenever I teach my students, so I don't tell them, okay, you can start speaking in English in your initial stage. I just give them a few structures like vocabulary as well, because we don't have sufficient vocabulary. Whenever it comes to speak, so we get stuck. So
Need to
vocabulary
have
is
some.
must, structure, and simultaneously we can teach them present indefinite, past indefinite, future indefinite, and continuous, and a little bit about perfect. And after that, a few modal verbs. And yeah, sufficient. This is sufficient for starting or for beginners. If they will start
Yes.
from there, so they will be good enough for speaking.
Totally agree. Totally agree. We want to, there are so many learners, they want to speak this language. They think like, first I have to speak anyhow. But this is not a right way to learn any language. First, you need to listen carefully, then try to learn something and try to remember something, try to learn small, small sentences and daily uses words, vocabulary. Then you should start with small sentences. This is what I tell to my student also, that you should learn small sentences, then you can start your communication. Suddenly you can't do it, but slowly and gradually you can do that.
Yeah.
First you need to start with basic, with small sentences.
No, this is not a one-day process. It is a
Yeah,
long process, and you have to be patient about learning. Like life is about learning. This is not
learning.
only for English. This is for all the things. Whenever we have started rolling the chapati, so now we are perfect. Okay, the
Yes.
round shape chapati we are doing, and every day we are learning new things. So that is the things. if you are patient about learning, so definitely you can learn.
You can learn.
So we are the examples.
If you are patience lack, that you can't do anything. Because patience is compulsory. Be it any field, patience is compulsory. Because without patience, we can't get whatever we want to get. Because in learning English, in journey of learning English, we think like after few days, I will be able to speak this language. Within few months, I will be able to speak this language. But it's not like this. You have to put lots of efforts. You have to give lots of efforts, then you will be able to speak any language. Because we have been learning English since our childhood, still we are struggling for get fluency. So it's not a big deal like to speak any language, but it is a big deal to get that fluency which you want, which is which is in your dream. So this is a big deal to get to achieve that fluency. Speaking is another part, but getting fluency is another part. So
Yeah,
it's
that
not
is
a one day
different.
task.
Firstly, you should
You
be
have to.
correct. Yeah, you should be correct. And like few people, they ask me that, okay, fluency, what is fluency according to you? So according to me, fluency is not like you have to speak in a train, like a train is going somewhere. No,
Yes. No.
if you are able to make understand in front of the person, so that is fluency, and correction should be there. Okay, so you know about the English, if you will use a simple word in like another way, so it could be a different meaning. So you have to be
Phrasal
focused
verb.
or clear
We
about
call
those
them
words.
phrasal
So
verbs.
pronunciation, yeah, pronunciation and correction. It is must, and then this is a process,
Yeah.
long process, as
Fluency.
we told.
Yes, definitely. I'm totally agree with you. Fluency does not mean that you are running fast. It doesn't mean like this.
Yeah.
But if you are able to understand, if you are able to give reply to that person, and you are able to continue with your English for 20 minutes or for 30 minutes, that is your fluency. There are many speakers, they speak in very decent way, very slow way. Very slowly they speak, and they are very understood, anybody can understand them. So if anybody wants to learn English, what they try to do, they try to listen, they try to start listening English podcast for foreigners, they start watching movies, they start listening to native speakers. But it is not good, because first you need to listen carefully, and if we are able to understand anyone properly, then we will be able to speak English.
No, if the person is spiritual, they can listen Sister Shivani, they can listen like Swami
Those who
Mukanand,
speak in
and
a
if
very
you
calm way, we should listen them.
calm, yeah, spiritual person. And about Sadhguru, I can't say
Yeah,
that I have listened him because his vocabulary is so much high. But Swami Mukanand, I love to listen to him, and Gaur Gopal Das, the funny videos
yeah. There are
about him.
many
So
speakers. They belong to
yeah,
India. They speak in a very decent way, very calmly. They speak, so we can easily understand them. What they are saying, which word they are using. They never drag their words. There is no need to listen native
Sister Shivani,
speakers
according
in
to
our initial
yeah,
days.
yeah, Sister Shivani for initial days, she is superb, excellent because she doesn't use high vocabulary
Yeah.
and like fancy vocabulary words. No, the decent way, and she speaks demure way. So all things are good for her. But whenever your level is little bit up, you are thinking about intermediate level.
Do you listen, Sudha Murthy? She also speaks in a very decent way, very
Yeah,
calmly,
she's
very
so.
politely. Anybody can understand her, because she never try to show off herself that I know English. She's at her this stage, and she's very polite. She's very humble. She's very calm. So we should also follow
So,
these ways to learn any language. There is no need to follow foreigner native speakers to get new words, to get
and
new
you know,
sentences. There are
yeah,
many
and
Indians,
that,
they speak English very fluently.
yeah, true. And the one thing is that I speak Hindi in a very fast level. I'm very talkative. So, no, when it comes to speaking English, so I was like this, speak in fast way. I was like this. But the thing is that I have learned this thing. Take pause because
Voice
our mind is not
modulation.
accustomed to speak English.
Yes.
Yeah. So whenever we take pause, so it looks good, decent and like a demure. So this is the
Understood
thing that
also.
we have to speak. Yeah, understood also. That is must whenever you are speaking, and some people their pronunciation is not clear.
As like Jadoo.
They
Do
are
you know Jadoo? Do you know Jadoo? Yeah, I told him, Jadoo, you run like a bullet train. So there is no need to run fast because so many people will not understand you what you are saying. Sometimes you mispronounce the word, but the person who has knowledge, that person can understand what you are saying, but not other one.
yeah,
Because you run like a
not
train,
a,
it's not good
but
because
we
he
have
doesn't know voice
you know
modulation.
yeah he's like a small boy. He's in a ninth
Yeah,
grade.
yeah.
So and fame is there. So now we are mature. We know the value of okay, but when I have learned this that speak in a slow way, so my mind is calm.
I,
Like mind is calm, mindfulness. Okay, I'm speaking in a calm way. So I'm using this technique in my Hindi as well or my native mother tongue, like my mother tongue as well. That okay. So this is the way that we can speak. Fluency or speed is not. It doesn't matter when you are speaking.
no,
So
no.
I
I
have
don't
learned
consider that
from
you
him.
are running with your word. That means you are very fluent. I don't consider it. If you are speaking in a very decent way, very politely, very calmly, it is that you are fluent. You are very calm. If I'm a learner, if you're talking to me in your very fast way, if I'm not getting you properly, it doesn't mean that you are very fluent. So if you are very supportive, if you are a good trainer, or if you are a good person, then you will try to speak like that person is getting me or not. You will think about that person also. You will not try to show off any time. So it's better to keep your communication very simple if you are talking with any beginner. Varsha,
This
it was
video.
nice session with you. Thank you for sharing your precious time with me. So we will try to connect again very soon. Bye bye.
Nice.
Take care.
Yeah, nice to talk to you.